in this field, you have to keep learning because the world keeps changing. Continuous learning is absolutely required to have any significant achievement at all in the world. Go to bed every night a little wiser than you were when you got up. The name of the game is continuing to learn. It's a lifelong game, and if you don't keep learning, other people will pass you by. But we both kept learning all the time. If Warren had not been learning all the while, I'm telling you, having watched the process closely, the record would be a pale shadow of what it is, and Berkshire's record would have been terrible compared to the way it turned out if Warren hadn't kept learning all the way. We also keep learning, so what we did 10 years ago, we hopefully are doing better now. It's extraordinary how resistant some people are to learning anything. It's what we kept learning that made it work. If we'd kept our earlier modes, if we'd never learned, we wouldn't have done very well. We are learning as we go along here. A life properly lived is just learn all the time. We've had to learn a different game, and that's a lesson for all the young people in the room. If you're going to live a long time, you have to keep learning. I think Berkshire's gained enormously from these investment decisions by learning through a long period. What you formerly knew is never enough. If we had not kept learning, you wouldn't even be here. You'd be alive probably, but not here. I think it's a very good sign that you bought the Apple. Either one of two things. Either you've gone crazy or you're learning. And if I enjoy learning it, I regard it as important. Well, I learned something rather interesting about Omaha Public Schools on my way to this meeting. It's a game of continuing to learn, but I certainly enjoyed learning it. The game of life is a game of everlasting learning. At least it is if you want to win.